Yes, sir. My name's Zakashi, guys, and before we get into this video, you guys should know that the reveals and stuff has been announced. You click the video. I want you guys to put in the comment section who you think is going to be coming for the festival, but in this video we're going to be having a discussion, so I'll just point out some obvious choices. We got Ultra Gogeta Blue, we got Ultra Vegito Blue, we got Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, and I think the most likely fourth one would be Ultra Hit. Those are the four main popular votes. I've also got one up in the community tab, so if you voted on that, just type in the comment section below. But yeah, in this video here we'll be talking about the fact that they've actually announced that there's going to be revealing stuff for the festival, but what's weird about it is that it isn't part 3, it's part 2. They've announced it as part 2, which is very, very strange. You can see here, reveals and stuff, Legends Festival Edition part 2 is coming. Strange that they don't rate Trunks and Vegeta, but maybe more so that Festival comes with 2 banners. I feel like that's the big thing. Festival comes with 2 banners, and well, usually it's come with 2 banners. Last year it did, and the year before it did. We had the Gogeta side, which I actually have here. So if we go 2 years back, we're in 2022 right now. If we go to 2020, I believe we had Gogeta, you can see here. On the one side, we had Frieza on it. These two on one banner, and on the other side, we obviously had Broly, Frieza being on the banner as well. But Broly was the main that left on the other side, and Gogeta was the main that left on the other side. And then last year, so 2021, we also had 2 banners, and the banners were lit, but we had 2 parts as well. So we had the Trunks with the Goku Black and Zamasu assist, Trunks being the main LF on his side, the future side, and then we also had the movie side, which gave us the amazing reveal for Blue Bros, who were the main LF on their side, and this Broly who never saw gameplay past the first day of his release because he wasn't good, simply. So that's what we had so far. But in last year's celebration, we also did get Ultra Super Gogeta, the first summonable Ultra, which everybody was expecting at the time, which was actually really, really neat. He survived for like 10 months of consistent domination, so shout out to him or whatever. But going back to the reels and stuff, it's happening on the 27th, so today's Christmas. Merry Christmas. I should have started the video like that. I ain't got the hat on or anything. I don't have a Christmas hat. I couldn't believe it. I searched my whole house, I don't have a Christmas hat. It's crazy. But the reveal's on the 27th, so that's 2 days after Christmas. It's a Tuesday. It's at 2 p.m. GMT UTC. You're gonna have to convert that to your own time zones to figure it out, but it's the usual time if it's not your first reveals and stuff. There's not much information, but it just says it will feature info about events and new characters coming in the part 2 of the Legends Festival. And what people are pointing out, I just found it funny, is that Toshi's not here. It's just Kai. It's just Kai. Toshi is unavailable. Hopefully he's well, but that's besides the point now. Let's actually get into the core, which is actually what you can expect, literally. A lot of people are going to be throwing around speculations, and I feel like I should just break down every possible thing that we could get off of what we know. So even though I say things in this video, they could all be completely wrong, so please be sure to leave your own thoughts in the comment section below on what you think is most likely. I've seen people discussing that there might be 2 summonable Ultras. I think this is probably the most unlikely out of the bunch, simply because it takes a lot out of them, and they'd be wasting the opportunity to make a lot of money, if that makes sense. So if you think of it from a business perspective, if people are going to summon anyways, why would you give them the choice where you can literally just release one thing and they're going to spend all their money on that one thing anyways, then at a separate time you release the other thing, but if you put them together it wouldn't generate as much, possibly. That's how I'd think about it, maybe, but maybe they would actually do that simply because it could double their profits. But I feel like if you think about the fact that pretty much everybody that would actually spend money in the game, their money's not unlimited. Your money is never unlimited. For some people it is, but generally speaking, money isn't unlimited. So if there's 2 banners, there will be a limit to where they can spend. But if there's 1 banner, they would just spend that limit anyway on the 1 banner. That's my mentality. That's how I think about it. That's what I think would be the best option, which is why I don't think they dropped 2 summonable Ultras. I think they've literally just slightly tweaked their format. So if we look at last year, right? Last year we got the Sword of Hope Trunks banner, then we got this banner. Then alongside it, we also got the Ultra Super Gogeta banner for part 2. But the difference was they released these 2 banners on the same day. That's the difference between last year and this year, which is why it's kind of awkward how they've named it part 1 and 2 in a sense. People seeing it part 1 and 2, they're like, oh, don't respect Trunks and Vegeta. Even I thought that at first, but then I actually sat down and thought about it. I was like, maybe it's just that they wanted us to actually spend all the money that we have, or the Chrono Crystals that we have, on Goku and Vegeta, who released first. Then, because everybody spent not knowing when part 2 is going to come, or if there's going to be a part 3, it's all speculation. You don't know what's ahead. That's the whole thing of a gacha. You need to like weigh out your options with intelligence in a way, because you don't know what's going to come next. It could be your most favorite thing ever next, but you are interested in what's here now. So they released Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Everybody summoned and whatnot because it's Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. It's a tag unit. The festival started. Not everybody literally, but a lot of people did, because it's what's new, it's what's hype. It helps you get through events. It's the meta in PvP. There's so many reasons why you would summon. Cool. Then, slightly later, they didn't even give them a reveals and stuff. They literally just revealed them on a Twitter post with the YouTube video premiere. It was like 3 minutes. It wasn't a proper reveals and stuff. It was literally just a trailer for the fact that they're coming into the game. They released Trunks and Vegeta. Nobody really cares about them. Even the devs, not even using Trunks and Vegeta here. You think they'd put like Goku here and then like Trunks, I don't know. But they just put the GT. Maybe that's a sign for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't know. That's besides the point. So you can see it's literally still the same 2 banners. It's just that they did it with different intervals, and maybe that might be to like point towards the fact that they want to make money in a certain way, or they want to make more money, so they split it up and not gave us the choice immediately. That's my thought process behind it, which is why I don't think we'll be getting a summonable ultra, 2 summonable ultras. I think we'll just get 1 summonable ultra. It's literally going to be the same format as last year. People are anticipating for it to be similar format to the anniversary. So in this 4th anniversary, we had 3 parts. Part 1 being MUI, Part 2 being Dragon Fist, and Part 3 being the summonable ultra. Really and truly, it's more so of that, where it's 3 parts, but there's only 2 parts of the reveals, if that makes sense. But for the anniversary, we had 3 reveals. I'm just thinking, just assume Goku and Vegeta and Trunks and Vegeta are literally 2 banners that should have released together, but they split them apart. Then part 2, or the 3rd banner, is going to be an ultra. That's what I'm thinking. But speculation seems that people want them to like increase what they're gonna do and like step it up a notch. We still haven't got a new mechanic, so maybe people are thinking, alright, they're gonna do 2 ultras. They've never done that before. I think it's probably more likely that if they release a new ultra, they would actually put some of the old ultras on the banner, because they've been rerunning them like no tomorrow. Speculation on the characters. We recently got a rerun for Ultra Super Gogeta and Kaioken. I feel like that hints at Gogeta Blue. That's just what it hints to me. It's the biggest thing. Movies, God Key, Gogeta Blue. It has to be. Like, I think that's the main thing. They rerun some Zenkais being Gohan. Let me bring it up on my phone. They reran these Zenkais being Ultimate Gohan and Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan as an Ultra is something people are speculating. He would bring a new mechanic possibly. Maybe if somebody dies, he has like a time mechanic. Similar to how when Android 16 got boomed, bro. Gohan lost his shit type thing. I can see him getting a time mechanic. Of course, going back to the fact that we got the yellow Kaioken Zenkai. If I go to my character box, hopefully I can find him fast enough. Where is he? There he is. With this guy getting a Zenkai, obviously people will think Hit, but I feel like this is a very weak point now. Hit getting an Ultra because of this Zenkai, I feel like that's just a like it's he has the least evidence pointing towards him in a sense. It's the weakest option in my opinion. And the only reason I'd say Vegeta Blue is literally because we had a whole second part, which is Future, and they didn't even gas it up. They didn't give Trunks and Vegeta a reveal, so I could see it being Vegeta Blue as well. Simply saying that Future isn't done. It feels like it isn't done. They did get a new unit, but it feels like it isn't done. Like, tell me if I'm lying. Zamasu is cracked, but I feel like they didn't even intend for that, man. These devs don't even know what they're doing a lot of the time. So I feel like they didn't even intend for that. But that's just me. But yeah, back to these reruns. Let me know what you guys think about them with the banners. The correlations I've made with the festival and the anniversaries and the last festivals, the last 2 festivals that we actually got units. I think that's everything that you can pretty much expect so far anyways. I'll probably drop my predictions if I have time tomorrow. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. I want to point out I live stream every single day, so if you see me live, join in, man. I did some giveaways, could be doing more. So if you're new here, you know what to do here. Press that red button, man. Notifications on. All my social media is going to be in the bottom screen. It's the YouTube channel. We've got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below. But I'm going to leave it like that, man. Maybe the festival's looking up. Are you hype? I don't know if I'm hype. I'm going to be hype regardless, but I don't know if I'm hype right now. And I feel like we need to build towards that, but I don't know yet. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name is Zakashi, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, man.